This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Tigers of Honolulu taking on the Chicago Bears. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. McCain. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
The 34-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
On first down, Feliciano. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12. And a Honolulu first down.
They'll run on first down. Feliciano. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, McCain trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 19-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
The 9-yard line.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Burns. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So here are the Bears backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by the former Buckeye, the young rookie QB from Ohio State.
And this being the wild card round, he is the true wild card in this game because a rookie quarterback getting to start in the NFL postseason, that's not normal. That's a little bit on the unusual side. And there's plenty of guys who have gone into the playoffs after a very good regular season and have struggled. But there have been a few who played well. He wants to be in the latter list.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Temple. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was brought down.
3rd down and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Number 33.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll try and set up the screen, and the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Back to throw here. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 6-0 our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Feliciano. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Tigers.
They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And their two drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting sixes on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for 1st down.
Honolulu, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Honolulu, 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They bring their punter out there now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. The Bears now ready to take over again. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. Maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Feliciano. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He can't get him down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And a Honolulu.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A big gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defender.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A gain of 9.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. There'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The tight end in motion right. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Brings up third.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, trailing now at 6-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
22-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
Well, I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Third down and 6.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 2nd and 5. Wide open receiver complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll tuck this and run. The solid stiff arm. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Tigers.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
The 2nd down.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
from 4 yards out. And the Tigers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Branch. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Branch shifts by him. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll keep it on the ground. Branch. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wheeler. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have retaken a third quarter lead.
This is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
And a Honolulu first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And it's third down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one goes for 8 yards. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Mills. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
On first down, Feliciano. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Shedding the tackle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Tigers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Branch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
35-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Up the middle they go. Temple. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now a give, right side. Branch. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The Bears on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is third and 11. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
He'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, with obviously a very critical drive forthcoming as they start with a first down. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Tigers.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And really an excellent run, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll keep it on the ground. Feliciano. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He finds his man complete. That's Mills. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 27.
Now back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Down at the 7-yard line. 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Tigers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not the best of throws that time from the rookie QB.
And now he'll need the support from the home crowd and the hometown fans because they know they've got a gem here. They know they've got a good player, but there will be mistakes along the way. They will have to show some patience in order to help him along.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Feliciano. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. McCain. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL